Good morning. Today is another day, and it's a early Christmas kind of day. I found a toy on Marketplace, which I don't know that you typically find on Marketplace, but I got myself a toy here. It's a 360-mile round trip. I sent my uncle to go pick it up, and seems to be in good shape. I got it at quite the discount compared to what a new one is, but here it is. I got a urban calf shuttle. Got it on Marketplace. Everything works on it. Came with the extra set of tires. It's a 250-liter version. The farm that got it before us had fed milk replacer, and they had gotten a larger one. I don't know how many calves exactly they're feeding, but yeah, this is it. We got the extra wheels. I got 2 extra batteries with it, and I got a new plug, which is right here. I need to wire this up so I can charge it. I did use it this morning a little. It was saying low battery, but so I didn't really get the full utilization out of it, but I did use it and it did work. It drove. I didn't roll it over, so yeah. Alright, so we have some wire here. It's a 10-3, so we're gonna run this out. I got the breaker box open here. I'm gonna stick it up through there and send it over to the milk house. So we got my cord ran here. I'm working at putting the plug together. Plugs in to this. You have to have it plugged in to run the heating element, and also to charge it. So I'm gonna finish putting this together. It's ran off a 220 power. It's got 3 wires, 2 hot, 1 ground. This slides into here. This goes into here. And then the last thing comes up, and this tightens here, and then it pinches everything. There's 3 screws in the plug. Those need tighten up. Oops. Now I'm going to plug it in down here. Alright, so we're here another day now. I didn't get my video finished, got too busy. I'm filling this thing up to 100 liters. I'm going to show you here. Once it gets to a certain point, you can turn, as long as you have it plugged in, you can heat the milk up. So I'm actually going to heat it up so you can see it was at 92. I'm going to heat up to 102. I've come to discover that the agitator has a bearing on the ball. That's going to need replaced. Something's missing there. So I'm going to get some parts for that fixed up. So I have a good communication with somebody that get that work. But we're going to warm the milk up and then fill a couple bottles and go feed some bottle calves. Been having trouble with some scours lately, but I'm working through it. Hopefully they can get it out. I'm going to add some probiotics. I have this next care. Put like 4 or 5 pumps in, and just as a maintenance. So I'm going to show you here. I had good luck with this. It's from the IBA dealer. Here I got the handle out. It's not quite warm yet all the way. It's at 95, but I have a couple. I want to feed a couple before I have to scrape the barn. So I'm going to show you here. You click that button. You can adjust the feeding rate. There's 3 settings. They're adjustable. You can do 4 liters, 3 liters, or 2.3, which is exactly 1 bottle. So just a hair over 2 points. Pump, you got to pump out so you get milk. Gets a little foamy, so I have to go through and top it off. One thing I noticed already is this hose is real long. It seems to drive over it. It's actually driven over at this spot where it's flat. Just added a zip tie to the handle so that I have enough hose to make a full turn. And that seemed to help me a lot this morning when I used it. Throw some nipples on here. So I got about as much as I want in here, about 100 liters. I'm just going to shut this. There's 2 latches. And I'm just going to let it sit here. It's going to take care of itself and keep the milk warm for when I'm ready to run it out. Alright, so I'm feeding some calves here. These 2 are doing real good. I got some coats on. It's been a little chillier. Last night I think we dipped down to, I don't know, like at least 30. It was pretty heavy frost. Got cold right away at like 7, 8 o'clock last night. But these guys are good drinkers. I have a couple down here. This one here is having a lot of trouble. I gave her a last stand tube or whatever. IBA, I think you can get them almost anywhere, but she's been doing a lot better. Alright, we're gonna go down to the calves. Taking it for a walk. We got about 100 liters in it. We're gonna head down. Back in the day, we demoed one of these and I rolled it, but I have a little more experience now, I guess, and maybe I won't. So we're gonna turn some lights on here. I'm gonna set the amount to 4 liters. And grab the wand here. Kind of nice because they don't spill so much like I did when I was using the 5-gallon buckets, and I can get a more consistent amount. Full front here. Kind of hard to do it with 2 hands. Oh, without 2 hands, I mean. This calf gets water. This one gets milk. Water, water, water. Water, water, water. Got a nice big red one. And this one needs milk. I just worked at weaning them, but this one's like really big, but she's super friendly. Full front here to get the last 3. This sturdy belt kennel holds about 7. It holds 17. It's got 4 sections. It's 4, 4, and 5. These guys are really biting me. I just did some work to the bottom of this one that rusted out, and I fixed that up. I did 2 of the sections. but I'm gonna have to do the other two soon. That bottom rail down there likes to rust out. All right, I'm gonna go down to those kennels down there. I have a kennel over here, but it's a little hilly. I like to go to the end at the end so I don't have so much in the tank. I still think it's a little tipsy, being that I don't have everything just perfectly level. It's nice for this kennel, but I probably do a little modifications to make that better. There's 6 in these kennels, and then that's the kennel that I just fixed up. I actually have 6 down there. I just switched them to the bucket though, so they get a little bit less. They don't get the 4 liters. I give them 3 down there. I'm gonna go around this way because my truck's in the way. Still have tin laying around too that I didn't clean up. I'm gonna switch this to 3. And I'm gonna start I'm gonna run up and get a bucket. Alright, so we made it back down here. I'm not sure if this one's actually gonna drink out of the bucket, but we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna have to show it. Let it drain out here. I'm gonna rinse it out. Let it drain out a little, then I'll put water in. Alright, so I'm gonna put water in it, and I'm gonna feed water to the calves with it too. Alright, we got our water in. Just gonna strap this shut so we don't spill. And we're gonna head down the road, get some water. A little tricky to get through this doorway, but it works. Alright, so I did feed a little water already, but I'm gonna come back and empty out in the rest of these calves. Calves really like the warm water. I feel they end up drinking it all a lot of times, versus when you give them cold, they don't drink it all, and I feel like that's really good for them, because they're obviously getting more water. I don't know that it's good to feed them warm water all the time though. In the winter time it's good for them, but I think they get trained to want to always have the warm then, and when you do give them cold, they don't want to drink it. I think we're getting empty here. Yeah, we're empty. So maybe I'll give a little bit of cold water to top it off. Roll it over. They're gonna. Needs a headlight. For cleanup, I just filled it up to the 20 or 30 liters, put some Clorox in it, and hosed it down with hot water, and ran it through a clean mode. You stick the wand in here and it shoots the hot water in, and then the impeller will turn, and it just circulates it for 2, 3, or 5 minutes, whatever you want to do. And then to drain it out, you just open the valve right there, and it's good to go. You just hose down the floor and done. Alright, so in here we have my problem pen right now. We have some sick animals a little bit I'm working through. Mainly just the end pen over here. Got some coughing going on, as you can hear. I'm gonna start by feeding grain here. I got some Aromycin crumbles I'm gonna feed. I'm gonna feed the starter here to start with, and then I have shelled corn in this tub, and that's what the other 3 pens get. Feed them twice a day in here right now. Said I have some crumbles I got. We're gonna feed some Aramycin crumbles. It's medicated. Yeah, it's just Aramycin. So we're gonna open it up here, and we're gonna feed some. I'm just gonna take a can, if I can find something. Spread it across the whole thing. Now I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get everybody up and make sure they go up to eat, because the sick ones are the ones that need it, and those are the ones that don't want to go up. So we're gonna chase these here front a little, see who goes to eat. A little overcrowded. I'm gonna take 2 of the biggest ones out of here within a day or so and move them to the next pen bigger. This pen, we got that red one that's not up yet. We're gonna make sure she goes and eats some. She just went up. There's 8 in this pen. The end pen there, they're good at pushing. They push up pretty good. I'll feed this crumbles again in the morning just to make sure everyone's up. These calves get fed just grain and hay. That's all they're on right now, because I've been trying to correct them to make their stomachs feel better. They've had a little bit of pneumonia problems, so I've just been doing grass hay and grain. They were on a silage, but wasn't having such good luck with that, so alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll give you updates on the heifers here. We'll give you updates on the calf shuttle. You just leave a comment and like and subscribe. Thank you.